Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere is terrific, and kick-off is moments away. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The start of this match marks the beginning of the second half of the campaign. Could move up a gear here. He's found his man. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Ajax were imperious when the two sides last met. Just the keeper to beat!
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Forward it goes. Over to the left. A real chance to break. What an adventurous run from a defender. And he just whacks it away. It's gone for a throw-in. He hits it. That tested the keeper.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Tries a shot! Ajax going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Promise. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It upfield, hoists it forward. Oh, he's not going to get that. That's a throw. Blint tries to get it forward quickly, cuts it out. Gets into a dangerous position. And it's played forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Promise. Good ball. Hits one! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Promise. Forward it goes. Well, that's where he wants it. And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Tries to locate someone up front. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Tries to get it forward quickly. Has a pop! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Up for a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Has he picked him out? The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Promise. He's made sure that that won't get through. Keeper sends it forward. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Blint. And the first 45 minutes are up. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, when you look at the gulf in quality, the gap should be greater, but there are higher gears to be found, so maybe we'll see that reflected.
Ajax, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're underway again.
Ajax really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Plays it out to the flank, and he's going long. He's left his man. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Hoists it forward. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Goes for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
get it forward quickly. And there's a long ball. Caught offside that time. Referee's given a throw. Tries the cross. Defending of the desperate shoots! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class weight.
It is a corner.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Has he found his man? Well positioned to make that interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And now they can launch a counter.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown. We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact. Promise.
Ajax are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Gets away from his opponents. Shot at goal! It's broken loop. Oh, real danger here. Has a shot! So close to drawing level.
Oh, he can't hide away from how important that was.
Promise. Van der Beek, who has made his impact already. Ajax are clinging on for the points here, right at the end. And he's on, goes for goal! Away from immediate danger.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well played, he saw that coming.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Throw in. Ball's out. It'll be a throw in again. pick out a teammate.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And that is that. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can't expect to get your way all the time. I think it was a win earned through game management, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. We are, of course, at the Johan Cruyff Arena, recently renamed in honour of the man most considered the father of total football, the greatest player ever to have worn the red and white of Ajax. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
On it, and that's the keepers. Ajax were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans Fans are asking for more of the same. And it's played forward. Ajax hung on for the 3 points in their last game. Positive results though, build momentum. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Up for a throw. Is making a foray down the right. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Goalkeeper's ball. Forward it goes. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Fico tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Plays a clever pass.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Just brushed off the ball there. Good idea, just poorly executed. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Lovely bit of skill. And help's available out wide. And through to the goalkeeper. Now the counter. Fico battles to win it back. Lobs it in gently. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Tadic is onto it and can take it up. All the way back and they start again. Keeper's got good distance on that. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Hoists it high. Goalkeeper's ball. Ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. This could fall anywhere. Van der Beek, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the action is back underway. So deadlock still as the second half begins. strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. His manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
I think tactically he didn't make a good job of things for starters, and then compounded matters in trying to correct it. I only hope he's thick-skinned. Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Can he chance? And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Towering header. Decent enough try.
Good effort. Very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Plays it out to the flank. Limp gets it back. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Good ball, it's found its target.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Loses his balance and loses the ball. He's got options out wide. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Plenty waiting in the middle. Turns and goes back. Tadic. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Ajax can make their change now with a break in play. It's going to be a double change then. A few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so.
He's gone for it! Vola making another change here. And it's been taken straight back. And the counter is on. Goes for goal!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? To win it back. Dashing forward at pace. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's trying to shot. Oh, crossbar! Decent hit from there. get it forward quickly.
Svala showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Keeper sends it forward. Played out to the right.
Svala merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
In comes the corner. They've played it short.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Just brushed off the ball there. And help's available out wide. Gets the better of his man. Shade too heavy. People can pick that up. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome.
Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that, we are told, is an extremely unlikely scenario. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, I thought about the opposition here, Jim. They are a team that is stuttering badly.
Well, if ever a win was needed, Peter, then they'd obviously like it to be here. However, there's no need for them to get over-anxious about their current run. They have to retain a composure about their work and get back to what they're good at. Should they rekindle a full commitment from every individual, if they don't win this one, they could well win the next. They have to maintain belief.
The action has already started. And it's played forward. Plays a clever pass. Has a hit! He scored! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
A quite dramatic opening, an early tale of the unexpected. Van der Beek. And here's Tadic. Over to the left. Oh, great ball! He's gone for it! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Tadic. What a throw in. Just brushed off the ball there. Ziyech. Hoists it high, well positioned to make that interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ajax seem to me to be being rather cagey here.
It is cagey. You only have to remember what happened when the sides last met, the way they went behind in that match. That's what's causing their caution.
Hoists it forward. Plays it long. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tagliafico. Hoists it forward. Dinks one in. Looks to play him in. That's a minor communications breakdown. And it's played forward. Tadic finds himself offside. Keeper sends it forward. And it's played forward. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Forward it goes. Good ball. Has a pop. It's there. And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Ajax concede again. They have been rocked to the core. Tadic goes for goal, and he heaves it forward. And that has put paid to that. It's being played forward. Well, that's where he wants it.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Turns and goes back. Oh, that is asking. Shoots! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Ajax produced a terrific spell at the end there, culminating in a chance that their fans could not believe did not go in. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the game has already resumed here.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's pinged one through here. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Promes. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Tadic. Knocks it away. Promes. He's had a go! Hoists it forward. And now they can launch a counter.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right. He couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Promes. He's had a shot. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Looking for a corner. Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. 2 changes being made right now. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Plays it out to the flank. He's played him. Hits one! Get that clear. Ajax get it back again. Zayak. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
It's over the line, and it is a corner. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see... And a header!
really don't think you could expect anything better from the goalkeeper then. We're near heroic territory.
Ajax making consecutive changes here. Tagliafico. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now the breakaway, and the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Tries to stroke it through, gets it back. Barbel, cleared without complication.
Ajax look completely out of sorts when it comes to crucial moments, Peter. They've lost composure and that killer instinct.
Well, there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Barbel spreads it towards the left. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Tries to get it forward quickly. Big chance! Mosby has a hit! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Crossed in. Barbel. A real chance to break. And it's played forward. He's got through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Great leap! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's goes for goal! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
And that is that. Well, that is not the outcome they were after. A truly disappointing defeat. Your reflections then, Jim?
They just turned up with the wrong mentality, Peter. They got complacent.
and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue, and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. We are, of course, at the Johan Cruyff Arena, recently renamed in honour of the man most considered the father of total football, the greatest player ever to have worn the red and white of Ajax. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Van der Beek. Ajax were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Out towards the flank, and here's Huntelaar. Simon Gustafsson. Meyer. Well positioned to make that interception. That's got paid to a promising move.
Have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
And the counter is on. Has he picked him out? It's Tadic! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Early lead, good start. Ajax came in for a lot of criticism from some sections of the crowd following that crushing defeat. It is bounce back time now. Lint does well to read it and intercepts. Oh, good interception. Hardly anything between the sides. And it's 1-0. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And it's Tadic. Right through the middle. Out for a throw-in. Tadic. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Out again for a throw-in. Forward it goes. Emmanuelson has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. That intervention was very necessary. Cuts it out. And it's played forward. And it's Huntelaar. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Over to the left. That's great strength on the ball. Regardless Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Zayek. Barbol. And here's Huntelaar. Gets it back. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He's got options out wide. Towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Van der Beek demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Barbol. And it's Huntelaar. No, that's not the ball he wanted. The referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close sport half of football. It still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Ajax leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. It's a loose ball. More Utrecht have a free kick. Timely intervention. And he's there to hoof it away. And it's Simon Gustafsson. Utrecht, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
He's a manager who understands how important the bench can be and the timing of substitutions. If needed, he's quick to make changes, and I just think he has more than a plan B.
Just brushed off the ball there. Plays it forward. Ajax are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And it's played forward. Barbol. Shoots! No mistake! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Ajax take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Meyer. Utrecht can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Emmanuelson. Deep cross. Hoists it forward. Now it's Huntelaar. No way through there. Van der Beek. Blint. Barbel. Zayak gets away from his opponents, and he's there to cut it out. Meyer. And it's Simon Gustafsson. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Finds himself eased off the ball. He's looked long this time. Clears it out of harm's way. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it over to the other flank. Emmanuelson. Gets wrestled off the ball. He's looking to get there first. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's come loose. He spotted the run and played him through. Chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Plays it short, puts in a cross. Huntelaar. Barbel has created one goal already. A buccaneering run from the defender. Cleared without complication. Gets the better of his man. Straight run this, he's covered quite a distance. That's a good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that. Zayak. Barbel. Meyer gets into the right position to intercept. 2 minutes to be added on. Tadic. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Ajax simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. AJAX were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. It's a great ball. He's gone for it! And that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
It's a poor kick by the keeper, been intercepted. He goes long. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Turns and goes back. Has a pop! The referee's awarded a free kick. He's gone for the shots. That is gorgeous. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
AJAX are having to deal not just with their opponents, but also with a congested fixture list. It's at times like this when depth of resources becomes so important. And shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Over to the left.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Barball plays it forward. Chip through. And that's been levered clear. And that's put paid to a promising move. Goes for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Tadic. Van der Beek. Ziyech. This could spell a real chance! Oh, taken with style! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Timely intervention. And it's Ziyech. Tadic. Tadic looking to get on the end of this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Tries to get it clear. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And help's available out wide. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. To win it back. Lobs it in gently. Has a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Up to meet it! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. So we're just settling back into this second half. Barbel. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Ziyech. Barbel. Ziyech. Oh, what a ball! Tadic. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hoists it forward. Going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off. Got through. And that has been cleared. And the shot!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Barbel. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Oh, that's neat. And he has been fouled there. Barbel gets wrestled off the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
been won straight back. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Ajax making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Tries lifting it over. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. It's a loose ball. It is now or never. Time is against them. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And that is that. So nothing between them after all of that. And you can't really argue with the result. Yeah, the manager too unhappy with the outcome. And the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Wherever you are on this most pleasant evening, there has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. We are, of course, at the Johan Cruyff Arena, recently renamed in honour of the man most considered the father of total football, the greatest player ever to have worn the red and white of Ajax. We have already started here. Whipped in. There will be a throw-in. It's gone out for a throw-in. Taliafico. Blint. Ajax have been very strong at home this season. In fact, still unbeaten here.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
He's had a go! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
To the left it goes. He's got away. He's gone for it! That's a throw. Oh, what a ball! Out towards the flank. And it's Ziyech. Big chance! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Gets it back. Blint. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Turns and goes back. That's gone a long way up and away. Ajax are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Has a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there? Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
Makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Either side really getting hold of the ball. That's one way of trying to make things happen. And they've been caught out here. Battles to win it back. Dashing forward at pace. Gets the better of his man. He spotted the run and played him through. Belts one. Oh, bang on target. Tadic sticks in a foot to win it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Has he picked him out? Good take, and has a pop! And he's found the net! could turn out to be a big, big goal. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Ziyech. He's gone for it. He's got away with one there. We hit half-time, so there you have it, a close-fought half of football. Still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. Still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
The action has already resumed here.
Ajax need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Tadic hoists it forward. And here's Tadic. Hits one! In it goes!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
And the shot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Keeps saying he got a decent... Tries a shot! Worth a try, but not this time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
And he's there to clear it. That'll be a throw-in. And it's played forward.
Well, it's looking a lot better for them now, and as long as they don't just get a little bit too cocky about this spell in opposition territory and leave themselves open to a slick counter-attack, they've still got to play with the right purpose and keep an urgency about what they're doing.
Shot at goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Tagliafico tries running with the ball at his feet, and it's got through. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Decent looking ball. Demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Tadic assist to his name. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Shoots! And the ball's come out! It's good distance on it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
There's going to be another change here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Forward it goes. Plays it out to the flank. He gets past his man. A chance! Massive leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Tadic.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It is quite a run he's making here. Tagliafico gets in to thwart him. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Sparta Rotterdam showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
That'll be a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
And it's played forward.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And here's Tadic. Tries to get it clear. Played out to the right. Promes. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal! And right at the death! That surely must be the winner!
And talking about rising to the occasion, their supporters have gone absolutely delirious here. And the way this game was shaping, it needed one of the big names just to deliver something, anything. And the timing couldn't be better. Ajax are really pouncing on any straight passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Ajax, and time is up. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good... So we're down to the last 8. The competition, you sense, rapidly heading towards its big climax. A dash for the finishing line, the showpiece final. Welcome to our live coverage on quarter-final day. It is good to have you with us, and you can see that the atmosphere is building very nicely. Super noise, grand level of expectation, and that is only rising as we head towards kick-off time. Really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. So this is where we're up to in the quarterfinals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of...
Shot a goal! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
It over to the other flank. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Zwolle have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they? Shoots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Barbel, and it's Huntelaar. He's looked long this time. Has a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Hoists it forward. Barbel looking to get on the end of this. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Barbel, he's played him through. Has a pop! A real chance and a real let-off.
Ajax were again presented with an opportunity to break and looked very, very threatening.
Tries lifting it over. Zwolle get it back again. It's a good foot in there. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Towering header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Huntelaar. Through and he's had a quick look inside, and the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Zwolle are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away, and it's played forward. It's found its way to him. Play, and it is a goal kick. Should move up a gear here. Offside that time. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Huntelaar. Forward it goes. He's in! Tries a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Zwolle really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
So who can spark this game into life? Barbel gets it back. Here it comes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. He's got away. And the counter is on.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Van der Beek plays it forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Keeper sends it forward. Blind does well there. Alert. And there's the end of the first half. Well, both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What's the first half compared with your expectations?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around. And I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
Voller have a free kick. He's had a shot! This could fall anywhere! And the follow-up! It's anyone's ball! Babel.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Huntelaar. Done very well to intervene. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Chance to break. Babel is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the left it goes. Now can he finish? There's the shot! Goes for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Nicely measured pass. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Battles to win it back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's been taken straight back. Plays it back. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Finds himself eased off the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Goes for goal! And he heaves it forward. Voller making another change here. It has gone through to him. Huntelaar gets flagged offside. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Ajax showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Barbel. Surely. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Has a pop! And he's found the net! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Ajax are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heavily.
Made their breakthrough, so can they build on it? Well, this lead is tight, but it does look as though it may see them through. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. Barbel.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Gets good distance on it. Ajax are making a change now.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Surely a foul, free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And here's Huntelaar. It's just a question of running down the clock now. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. And now they can launch a counter. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And that's that. Ajax through to the last four. Just 2 more steps now. They have got a crack at it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Ajax simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go to turbo.